A big welcome to all my lovely listeners. Once upon a time in Beijing, China, there was a bus route that everyone knew about. Bus number 375. This bus had a mysterious and spooky story that made people shiver with fear. So, friends, today I, Devi, your host, will narrate the haunting tale of bus number 375 to Fragrant Hills, China. Enjoy the spooky bus ride. In Beijing on a cold and foggy night. It was November 14th, 1995, and the weather was chilly with thick fog covering the streets. At midnight, the last bus number 375 was making its way to its final destination, Fragrant Hills, a beautiful place usually full of happy tourists during the day, but at night the hills seemed dark and airy. The bus left the old summer palace at midnight, stopping at various points to pick up and drop off passengers. As it neared the end of its route, there were only 4 passengers left on board, along with the driver and the conductor. On this particular night, the bus was almost empty. Only a few people were aboard, including an old lady and a young man. The bus moved silently through the fog, the only sound being the engine's hum. As the bus made its way through the dark streets, it stopped to pick up 2 more passengers at a bus stop. Strangely, as the 2 people boarded, it seemed there was a third person with them, supported by the other 2. The third person was floating rather than walking. These passengers were strange. They were wearing old-fashioned Chinese clothes, making it difficult to see their faces clearly. The 4 existing passengers felt uneasy, but the bus continued on its route. As the bus moved forward, the atmosphere grew more tense. The old lady sitting in the middle kept glancing back. Suddenly, she stood up and began shouting at the young man, accusing him of stealing her wallet, and demanded they get off the bus to go to the police. The argument escalated, catching the attention of the conductor and the driver. The old lady demanded they stop the bus and call the police at the next stop to report the theft. The young man was confused and decided to follow her off the bus. At the next stop, the driver, frustrated, stopped the bus. The old lady and the young man got off. Once outside, the old lady's attitude changed. She told the young man she had saved his life. She explained that she had noticed that the 3 new passengers had no feet and were floating, meaning they were ghosts. The young man was terrified and thankful for her warning. The next morning, the bus was supposed to reach its depot at Fragrant Hills, but it never did. The bus company and the police launched a search. After days of searching, they found the bus in a reservoir miles away from its route. Inside were the bodies of the driver and the conductor, but the mysterious passengers were nowhere to be found. To this day, the story of bus number 375 to Fragrant Hills remains a chilling mystery. Was it a supernatural encounter or just a strange coincidence? No one knows for sure, but the tale continues to be told. The next time you find yourself waiting for a late night bus in Beijing, remember the story of bus number 375. Its chilling mystery reminds us that the unknown can be closer than we think. Now, I come to an end to this story with a promise to return with yet another horrific episode soon. Until then, keep watching Devi's Horror Nights. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe.